What's up, guys? It's Gooba Gooba here with another video. Late last night, early this morning, Genshin Impact did their 5.0 stream. We're going to see what's going on with Natlan. And now this isn't going to be the full stream. Right now, I'm actually only going to be watching the Natlan trailer. I missed the stream, unfortunately. I work and my shift started at 5:30 in the morning. I couldn't stay up till 2, which sucks, but it is what it is. I did see on Twitter, I haven't seen any of this trailer, but I did see on Twitter some of the quality of life improvements, such as a craftable artifact, which will give you can choose the main stat and I believe 2 substats, which is great. That's obviously crit rate and crit damage. I hope that that's not exclusively like we only get those once a year at the anniversary, especially with how many characters there are, how many different artifact sets there are. I really hope there is a way to maybe once a month get a craftable artifact. I think that would be huge. I saw some other quality of life things. Oh, the weapon banner changed. The fate points, you only need 1 fate point to guarantee the weapon, which is a great change. It's not this kind of just brings their weapon banner up to par with other gotcha's weapon banners. I wouldn't say it's exceptionally amazing now, so you still need to be very careful with pulling for weapons, just because yes, you needed to win. You could potentially lose twice and go to 3 pities before, but still, you can still lose a 50-50, right? Obviously, Honkai Star Rail has a 75-25. I believe here we're still at 50-50. And then Wuthering Waves has graced us with 100% pull rate on their weapon banner. So, still be careful, but that is huge at the very least. Let's say they've got a great pairing. They've got Staff of Homa and Aqua Simulacra. That's a great banner to pull on for the weapons. Wonderful. But the reason I haven't pulled Scaramouche's weapon is because it's always been paired, I think, with Kokomi's Donut and Baiju. Now I'm getting him confused with Wuthering Waves. I think it's Baiju's Donut. It's just been horrible banners that were I didn't want to lose on those and get a terrible weapon. So, still be very careful, but it is a huge change. I'm extremely happy to see it. Now, I encourage you all to go, watch other people's stuff and go on Twitter, go on Reddit, go on any one of the communities, look for the quality of life stuff that they're proposing. I believe they're trying to make the end game a little bit more challenging. We'll see how that's implemented. But yeah, I'm really excited from what I hear. Obviously, every quality of life feature is a massive, massive increase for the game. Who doesn't like quality of life? But for right now, we're going to focus on just the version 5.0 trailer. I'm super excited. I hope we kind of get a little bit of a hint of the story, what we're going to see. I hope it doesn't spoil it, but I do want to get a vibe for what Natlan's going to be, because I am very hopeful. I'm really excited for Natlan. I love Genshin Impact. Obviously, it's been a game that I've cooled off on a tiny bit just because, there's so many other great games. They set the bar up here during COVID and other games are starting to rise to that level. Let's see. Natlan seems like it's going to ready to shake stuff up. Let's get into it.
We've arrived at the final phase.
Yeah, that's the arena, right?
This match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist.
Who is it?
From this point forward,
oh, they don't tell us?
Everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth.
I thought that was a really cool concept, just that this stadium is a pilgrimage and that all these fighters from all over Natlan come. I wonder, is it just Natlan specific, or do people come from other regions? That would be cool. Kind of like the World Cup in soccer, right? Not just people in the country that the World Cup that's hosting the World Cup go to the game. People from all over the world come to see it. I'm really curious if we're gonna get other regions representatives. But I love the idea of them coming to duke it out, see who's the strongest. I think the fact that whoever wins, I think they get a wish fulfilled, granted. I think that's a ton of power. I think that can send the story in a really interesting direction. Just that it's so open-ended with so much possibility. So I really like the premise of 5.0.
The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles.
I thought, I don't know what was I thought the little chipmunk girl, I thought she kind of just used that Beyblade thing to move around in. It looks like she fights in it, and that is hilarious. I love it. I'm super, I don't know that I'm going to pull her. I'm not the biggest on her design, but I might pull her just to be able to fight as a Beyblade.
Natlan is only
Love the
safe
shark.
from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Okay, so we're gonna go more to the Abyss. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back because those. I was a little bit like hesitant on him. I can't remember his name, the green guy, Dendro Zhao. I couldn't. I wasn't always like the biggest on like the video game aesthetic. Like it just didn't feel like it fit. That was like Silver Wolf style in Honkai Star Rail, but it just didn't feel to me like it fit that much in Genshin Impact. That said, I love the color of green he has. I'm loving how the animations are looking. So if he is strong, the kit is fun, and these are the animations, then I might actually pull for him because I do like that. Like, yeah, the more I see it, the more I like it. Is it like a cannon?
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Oh. Wait, is that? It's like a dinosaur.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Yeah, like on the right side, right here, there's like a little brachiosaurus, something like that. A tall neck dinosaur.
I'm still not sure
That's
why
so
Arlo
cute.
chose me of all people.
I'm really loving like the Pokemon vibes in Natlan, like the creature vibes. I love games that focus on like cutesy, that like have cutesy creatures and like badass creatures, edgy edgelord creatures. Awesome. I'm always a huge fan. That's like one of the things I really like about Wuthering Waves is the ecosystem. Like just that there's an emphasis on the monsters, I think is really, really fun. So I'm super excited. And Genshin Impact has great design. You know, like that's one of the things I excel at is character design, enemy design. So I'm super excited for like how that roster of creatures is going to grow. And then are we going to be able to use them or see them like outside of Natlan? Because like we can only swim in Fontaine. Are the creatures going to be exclusively like usable in Natlan? I wouldn't hate it. It would suck. Like I would love to be able to like take my little buddy everywhere I go, but like I do understand like maybe that just might not be realistic for right now.
It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the
I'm excited to get like Abyss lore. I love Abyss lore.
By little.
Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming.
And also, sorry, I keep pausing, but like Natlan looks very vibrant. I think like world design wise, Natlan is the most initially appealing to me of any of the regions. I really like Inazuma's vibes too. And this might just be because it's new, you know, like I love new stuff. But it looks really like full and vibrant. And I really, really like that. And so like one of the reasons that like Wuthering Waves, the open world exploration works so much for me is because it doesn't feel empty, because every one of the echoes or you know, if you don't play the mobs in that game, they have a purpose. Like every 1-star, 3-star, 4-star echo, it's going to help your account. So like I do seek those out. I think that including the creatures as like an interactable element for Natlan is going to help the world feel so much more alive. And I'm really, really excited for this. I think Natlan definitely has the potential to be the most engaging of Genshin Impact's regions.
Victory. The result was obvious from the beginning.
Wait, is he breakdancing? Yo, do we get ray gun in game?
Overwhelming victory.
Look at this.
The result was
Look at this
obvious from the
man.
beginning.
Yo, hit it.
I really want to win this time and become a true warrior.
All these creatures are so
Through a
cute.
long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Huh.
Going there. The Night Kingdom?
Only those
Okay,
who triumph
I haven't seen anything about the Night Kingdom, so like this is all new. I'm interested.
over the abyss earn the right to be revived.
Revived. Only those who trump over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again. Okay, so does that mean only people in Natlan can be revived? Because it says that like, I mean, it seems to tie into the ancient name. I'm not aware of like everyone in Teyvat having an ancient name. It seems like that's more of a Natlan specific thing and like their culture in game, obviously. But I was pretty sold on the fact that like I thought Senora was going to be like Capitano was coming to Natlan, for the Gnosis and competing in the tournament to also revive Senora. And if it's true that only people from Natlan can be revived, that would suck because that means I don't get Senora. And that's probably my last shred of hope for her until maybe like we interact with the Tsaritsa. Like since the Tsaritsa has like a lot of favor for Senora, that maybe she has some like sort of way to bring her back. But like Natlan is my huge hope. I'm hoping that this doesn't mean that only people from Natlan can be revived.
Defeat not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
That's the green guy.
One way to
Kinich.
awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
This is looking great so far.
Why don't you just give up?
You want to know why I won't give up? I should have died 5 years ago. Take me as your next sacrifice.
That dude's got the most NPC voice I've ever heard. I think we're about to get like Tepe Part 2.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than
She's
a year
so pretty.
before total devastation.
I still don't think the Pyro Archon, I still don't think her like design matches the vibes of Natlan or of Genshin Impact as a whole. Like very like even the sun, like I love it. I love her design. It just doesn't feel like it fits in kind of the same way as like Kinich. His abilities, like the arcade style, like retro pixel art style stuff, didn't feel like it fit in. I still don't feel like her outfit really fits in.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
Every great display of power.
Oh, wait, go back.
Why can't I find him? Why?
Look at this. They got like, it looks like in like a shadow, like a Pokemon, like Shadow Lugia, Shadow Pokemon. It looks like there's a shadow creature. So I wonder if like these things are like corruption that can like possess or like corrupt other creatures in Natlan. That would be really interesting. I wonder if there's gonna be like a bit where like we bond with someone who gets corrupted and like tries to attack us. That'd be really, really cool. But I'm really interested to see like how that plays out.
Every great display of power comes at a price. We'll never make it!
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
We shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I love the voice. Wait. Is that Capitano?
The Gnosis in your hands.
My favorite, potentially. There's Fatui on either side. I think that's Capitano. Yo, I want to say Capitano's my favorite. Potentially Colombina might be my favorite. They're tied for top 2. Their designs are so top tier. I am so hyped. I think that's him. God, she looks cool.
But it's
Hey, yo. Okay, wait. This is confirmed. She's like a Claymore character, right? Okay, good to know. I think that's like her signature weapon. It looks cool. First, I think it's already huge to know that she's a Claymore user. I feel like that's kind of early for us to find that out. Dude, I need him to be playable. I have not been looking at like the Capitano groups on like Reddit and stuff because I want to hold on to the hope that he's going to be playable. And if he's not, I'm going to cry. And so I want to let myself hold on to that hope. And I'm scared that the groups like Capitano mains, that they have like the leaks that are like, oh, he's going to die. I'm so scared of that. I want to play as this man. He is so badass. We've like barely even seen him. He's so badass. If you're walking around in full armor, we're not seeing your face, and you're like number 1 or number 2 of the Fatui Harbingers, you're badass. Okay?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Interesting. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second to get through this because I fucking love Capitano.
But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Your plan has
God, he
reached
looks
an
cool.
impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
No!
People like us. Let our blade do the talking!
No way. Okay, no, we're going back. we're going back. A, Capitano throws off his coat. Sexy. First things out of the way. Sexy. But secondly, like, one of the things that, like, I was like, oh, is he not going to be playable? Is the coat. It doesn't seem like in Genshin's wheelhouse to, like, take the time to try and make the coat work. So him taking that off right here might indicate that he will be playable. I'm hoping. Secondly, they just confirmed that he is cryo. That's his element or his delusion. I'm not sure which one. Cryo, which I think I suspected and or saw and or dreamed. I don't know which one, but also that he's a sword user, which I like sword or claymore was what I wanted for him. That said, Claymore, what I really, really wanted was for him to be a one-handed Claymore character because he's like the strongest mortal. I thought it'd be so cool if he was just like swinging around a Claymore with one hand, like it was a sword. That said, this looks cool. And Genshin Impact likes to like drop something to mislead us. That doesn't look like his like playable weapon, like his signature weapon. It looks like for the cinematic, like he created it out of ice. Because it like forms right there. So maybe he's not a sword user, right? For now, I'm going to say he is, but I'm not 100% positive on that because that doesn't look, that looks like something that they would use to mislead us.
An impasse, and now it falls
and it's
to
so
me
cool.
to
And his voice is amazing.
For Natlan.
People like us.
God, she's cool.
Do the talking.
Oh my God. And then I forgot she goes fucking like Super Saiyan. Dude, her hair. Like I'm used to the Archon's hair like lighting up and stuff. Her whole head. She like fire hair. Amazing. That is the way to do it. I thought they were just gonna do like the highlights again. Having her whole hair turn like fire. So cool. These two characters must-haves. I will spend money on these two characters. We're not going to talk about how much money, because not only will I get them, I will get their signature light cones, and that is on whatever deity you believe in. So cool. And like the themes of fire and ice always being opposite. Anything? No. Okay. That was great. I loved it. You know, it wasn't like anything. I would say it wasn't crazy. Like it didn't drop like all new stuff on us, which is fine. They were never going to do that. I wasn't expecting that. Natlan, we're going to be saving Natlan. Natlan has impending doom. Seems like a war with the Abyss is afoot. There's a way. I'm assuming that like if the Archon's name gets her ancient name gets erased, she can also die. So that's probably going to be a big theme, is protecting her or protecting people or like the threat, right? Because I guess like if the Night Kingdom, I think that's what it was, if the Night Kingdom can read their histories, maybe they can find out their like names. So maybe we're going to go to war with them, and then maybe they've allied with like the Abyss. Maybe they are just like a foothold for the Abyss, like they are the Abyss. I have no idea. But we're going to be saving Natlan, which obviously every region we go to, we save in one form or another. I think. I mean, more or less. Yeah, I loved it. Getting to see Capitano, getting to see, I can't remember her name, it's like Malvika, something like the Pyro Archon. The Pyro Archon and Capitano, the highlights, the two units I'm the most hyped for. They looked badass in the trailer. I loved it. Natlan looks beautiful. I have confidence that the animal system is going to make the world feel more vibrant. And I'm just excited to use the creatures in general. Kinich, Mullaney, the water, the earth, and the dendro guy. They all look good. I think the only one right now that I'm thinking of pulling is Kinich, just because that green tickles something in my brain. I love the color green he has, like the dendro green. But yeah, so great teaser, gives us little bits and morsels of the story. I can already like feel that they've dropped like 3 or 4 things to mislead us. So I'm not gonna. I never look at story leaks or story dreams, and I will continue not to look at them. I am really interested to see how this plays out. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching with me. It means so much, and keep checking out the channel. Thanks. Peace.